Stoa.
Yeah, Nick Stoa with a comfortable advantage through 1 and 2. As we work his way down the back stretch, barring incident, the 10-car of Nick Stoa is going to finish his extremely hot second half of the season under the checkered flag.
The last 2 or 3 weeks, you really been on a roll. How can you explain that?
First, I would like to thank Warren, Concrete, my mom, my dad, my brother, both my brothers, my friend Jordan, Spyoptic, DWT Wheels, Fuel Clothing, and everyone else helped on the car. And I'd like to thank all the fans that came out this past season so wild and wacky Wednesday.
Now you have some time on your hands, Nick. What are you going to do to keep busy?
Do good in school and think about next season.
Mike Mansell, the championship slipping into the line. One more lap to go for Taylor the Reaver in. And look at that. It is do or die time for Mansell. He has to get around the 47 points.
Yes, he does. He's got to get around them. He doesn't have to accomplish in between him and Charles Field, because Charles Field aren't able to answer the bell.
No, my car wasn't handling very good, but I just held on to it and wanted to win.
Now, seeing that your car wasn't handling very well, how were you able to keep such a consistent lead over the rest of the field?
The magnets holding you to the track.
The magnets holding me to the track.
That's why they call our dad is the magic man. I think we have the magic woman tonight in car number 62, and the magic woman, Taylor Marina Red. 10, the real deal, Charles Field. Well, Charles, what was your strategy as you try to close down the title?
To just stay within Maskell. I knew I had to stay within 8 spots of Maskell. The car kind of went south. Something went wrong with the motor real quick in, and it wasn't really running all that well. So it is what it is, and we are the champions this year, I guess.
Now, it looked for a while there, you were getting bounced around, got caught in traffic. Were there ever any nervous moments tonight?
No, I raced everybody pretty clean. Me and John Yagan are probably pretty much the only 2 that really beat on each other, and I knew I was safe around a bunch of people, so I was good.
Now, what does this mean to you? 40 years ago, in 1970, your grandfather, the legendary Ed Yarrington, won a championship. 40 years later, his grandson, Charles Beal, was able to do that. What does that mean to you?
I just want to be here and bring his name out, and people recognize him still, and not forget him. Hopefully in a couple of years, my son will be out here doing the same thing I am and living on the name. Other than that, I want to thank all my sponsors, Timbuktu, B&W Paving and Landscaping, Scientific Alloys, Shantok Motors. Jeff, you're there every week telling me what I got to do, buddy. Thanks a lot for all your help. Smith Brothers Transmissions. Big and Small Automotive is the reason why this car's here every week. Without those 2 guys, I wouldn't be here every week. Engines by Andy. I'm glad to see Andy got 1 and 2 in the points, and I'm just glad to be here.
This is the coronation to the championship for Dan and Mario.
It doesn't look like it's going to happen. This area.
For 2010, he comes from Columbia, Connecticut, Dan D'Addario. Restart with 3 laps to go, and you desperately needed to get a win. What happened?
It looked like Zachary missed a shift, and as much as I hate to say it, that was lucky for me. I'm glad that I got the jump on him, and I didn't even look back, just went for it.
How were you able to keep your car in one piece? I mean, you were racing there 3 wide sometimes in that 5-car cluster for the lead. How did you come through without any battle scars?
I don't know, you just got to hold your line, hope the other guys hold your line and run you clean, and they did. They're real good drivers.
Well, your dad had such a great career in this division. Now you're able to follow suit. What does this championship mean to you?
Oh man, this means a lot to me. You know, I had big shoes to fill, having my dad be Kurt Denario come out here. I have to respect for him. Gotta thank my sponsors. Wine and Spirits, my dad for helping out the car, Outback Bob, everyone who comes out, Steve LaPreece, my family, everybody.
8 laps left. You look like you were in Bear Grylls country, out in the wilderness. How were you able to climb all the way to second?
Oh man, I don't know. The car was sticking on the outside, so I set it out there and I just kept digging for it. I mean, we had a little issue over here with another car, and we got sent to the back. I'm not sure how that did work, but it was my fault. I accidentally spun off coming out, so I'm sorry about that. But we got sent to the back. I love racing with these guys, Dave and little Moji is the best racing. That Dave kid, he's going to be out here next year. That's going to be him, so you better watch out.
Tonight, once you got your claws on the lead game, you wouldn't let up.
Yeah, we did a good job. George, he helped out a lot. I got to thank my sponsors, especially my parents. My mom, my dad, my mom's Dory, who got to be beating Garbo Waterford. Catherine and Mariah. They wanted me to mention them. Fidelity Paper, they help us out a lot, and it was just a great race.
How do you think you were able to improve so much in the final 6 weeks of the season?
Seat time, pretty much. Last year, we just kept raining out. We got so many rainouts. We raced like sometimes just once a month, and we race twice a week now, and it's really great.
It looked like you were obsessed with winning this race tonight. How true is that?
Well, Mr. Sararola, Ricky over there told me, he says, you better win because you ain't going to settle for nothing worse than you got to win it. So we did that for him, man. Right there, buddy.
And I know you were saying before tonight that part of the reason that you had a successful season is because of the way you were pushed by some of your competitors this year.
Week after week, the 41, the 15, the 94, all them guys in the pit area, I couldn't have a rest with them guys. They kept pushing me and keeping me on my guard. And thanks, guys, really. I really appreciate running with you guys and keeping me the way I am. Thanks, really.
So Bubby is congratulated by both Rick Saravallo and Rob Gallier. Nobody wins a championship on their own. Who helped you do it?
Where do I start? My crew, Eric, everybody in the pits, my crew chief. Without any of them guys, their support, their girlfriend support, to let them out, to work on the car during the week, I can't ask for nothing better. And my heart goes out to them. I really appreciate it. And where do I start with these? Burst Plumbing, William French Masonry, Allied Snow Removal, Bob and Dennis Gator, Paul Richard White and Son, MCR Refrigeration, Sarah Lovato, Seawell Foods, Niantic River Transmission, and I think there's a call, Cliff Nelson, for his support. I really appreciate that. Treats, Bowls, and Spas. I hope I have everybody. I hope I didn't. Oh, most of all is Critical Signs. Look at the job they do. It came out nice. Thanks, guys. Sean and Diego Monahan, I really appreciate it. If I forgot anybody, John Mahoney, Mahoney Family Racing. Thank you so much.
Looks like Scott Teto is coming to life and he starts to rattle Wacky on the side of the car. Has pulled out. Absolutely flooded with talent as he tries to bring down the car will be trouble defending headed down the backstretch. As he slowly into turn right, Jim Bigford's car